The NBA offseason is currently underway, but the drama never stops in New York. The Knicks recently secured the championship, and the players are enjoying the victory lap. One player is making headlines across social media for his hilarious antics. Josh Hart is fearless when he speaks his mind. Whether he plays on the court or scrolls through his phone, he never backs down from a challenge. This summer, he decided to address some rivals around the league. His first target was Cleveland Cavaliers star Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell is a massive fan of the New York Mets baseball team. The Mets are struggling right now and sitting near the bottom of the league standings. Hart happens to be a die-hard supporter of the New York Yankees. The Yankees are having a fantastic season and currently hold one of the best records in baseball. Hart saw a perfect opportunity to poke fun at his friend on social media. He jumped on X and sent a direct message to Mitchell about the upcoming trade deadline. He joked that the Mets desperately need to make a move because things look dark at the bottom. The internet immediately went crazy over the hilarious jab. Mitchell was quick to respond with his own comeback. He pointed out that Hart is originally from the Maryland area. He playfully questioned how someone from that region could even be a true Yankees fan. He refused to accept the trolling from Hart, but Hart had the perfect response ready to go. He quickly pointed out that the Washington Nationals are actually having a better season than the Mets. The Nationals are the local team in the Maryland region, and they are winning more games. This exchange captures exactly who Josh Hart is as a person. He is always ready to joke around and keep things lighthearted during the long off-season. He loves to engage with his peers, and he knows how to entertain the fans. His social media activity was not limited to just friendly banter about baseball. Hart also took the time to address some serious comments made by a fellow NBA champion. Draymond Green recently shared his thoughts on a financial decision. As many fans know, Jalen Brunson made a historic sacrifice to keep this Knicks roster together. He accepted a contract extension that left over $100 million on the table. He took less money so the front office could build a team. Draymond Green was not impressed by this selfless act. He publicly stated that Brunson is the top guy and should never take a discount. Green suggested that role players like Josh Hart should be the ones taking less money to help the franchise. Hart was not going to let that comment slide without a response. He immediately went online and told Green exactly how he felt about the situation. He stated that we need to normalize grown men not counting the money of other people. It was a direct and powerful message from the Knicks veteran. He defended his teammate and called out Green for worrying about the bank account of someone else. Hart proved once again that he will always stand up for the guys in his locker room. Brunson taking that massive pay cut was an unprecedented move in modern basketball. You rarely see a superstar in his prime willingly sacrifice that much wealth. He prioritized winning over everything else, and his decision changed the franchise. The closest comparison in recent Knicks history happened back in 2014. Carmelo Anthony took a slight discount of about $5 million to help the team. But that sacrifice pales in comparison to the amount Brunson gave up. Brunson understood that the new collective bargaining agreement is incredibly strict. Teams face severe penalties if they spend too much money on their roster. By taking less money, he allowed Leon Rose and the front office to keep their depth. That depth proved to be the key to winning the NBA Finals. The Knicks relied on players like Hart and Dante DiVincenzo and Mikal Bridges throughout the grueling postseason. None of that would have been possible without the financial sacrifice. Green might not understand the decision, but the results speak for themselves. The Knicks are sitting on top of the basketball world right now. Brunson secured his legacy as a New York legend, and his teammates respect him more than ever. The entire league is taking notice of the culture Leon Rose built in New York. Players want to be part of a winning environment, and they are willing to sacrifice to make it happen. This unselfish approach might become the new blueprint for winning. Other stars around the NBA are starting to realize that max contracts do not always guarantee success. If you want to win multiple championships, you need a deep roster. Sometimes that means leaving a little bit of money on the table. Josh Hart understands this reality better than anyone. He knows how lucky he is to play alongside superstars who care about the team. He will continue to defend his brothers against any criticism that comes their way. The offseason is far from over, and there will surely be more drama to come. But Knicks fans can rest easy knowing that their team is completely united. They have a roster full of guys who love playing together and love representing the city. Whether they are trolling rivals about baseball or defending each other from media criticism, the bond is unbreakable. The chemistry on this team is truly special, and it translates directly to their success on the court. The entire roster is already looking ahead to next season and preparing to defend their title. The target on their back is bigger than ever, but they are ready for the challenge. With Josh Hart leading the charge, they will never back down. The chemistry developed by the Knicks over the last 2 years is unique in professional sports. The front office targeted players who prioritize winning above individual accolades. This strategy created a locker room devoid of massive egos. When players respect each other, they hold each other accountable. We saw this during the playoffs when the team faced multiple elimination games. Nobody panicked or complained about their statistics because they trusted the coaching staff. Draymond Green should understand the value of sacrifice. He spent his entire career playing alongside unselfish stars in Golden State. The Warriors built a dynasty because players like Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson shared the spotlight. It is ironic that Green criticized Brunson for taking a page out of the playbook of the Warriors. Championship windows close quickly, and teams must maximize their opportunities. The Knicks capitalized on their window by securing a deep bench. The front office can now focus on developing young talent and maintaining flexibility. They avoided the harsh penalties associated with the second apron of the salary cap. This financial freedom ensures the team remains competitive for years. Opposing fans love to hate Josh Hart because he plays with such relentless energy. He grabs crucial rebounds and hits timely shots and agitates the other team. But every fan base in the league wishes they had a player exactly like him. He embodies the grit and toughness that New York City demands from its athletes. The fans at Madison Square Garden embrace him as one of their own. His willingness to speak the truth only makes him more popular in the city. Donovan Mitchell respects that competitive fire. The two stars share a mutual admiration despite their teams battling in the Eastern Conference. The banter about baseball is just a fun way for them to stay connected during the offseason. The rivalry between the Mets and Yankees is a perfect backdrop for their friendship. It highlights the passion of New York sports fans. The city lives and breathes baseball in the summer before shifting its focus back to basketball in the fall. Mitchell has deep ties to the New York area. His father worked for the Mets organization for years. It makes perfect sense that he would defend his team against any criticism. Even when the team is struggling, he remains a loyal fan. Hart grew up outside of Washington, but he gravitated toward the Yankees. Success attracts fans from all over the country, and the Yankees have a rich history of winning. Hart expects greatness from his sports teams, just like he expects it from himself. This winning mentality is exactly what Leon Rose wanted to bring to the Knicks. He transformed a struggling franchise into a powerhouse by acquiring players with championship pedigree. The Villanova connection between Brunson and Hart was the catalyst. Adding Mikal Bridges to the mix this offseason solidified the culture. The team is now built around players who won college championships together. They know how to win on the biggest stage, and they trust each other completely. The financial sacrifice made by Brunson made the Bridges trade possible. The front office navigated the salary cap perfectly to bring another star to New York. The puzzle pieces fit together flawlessly, and the results are undeniable. Draymond Green might want players to secure every possible dollar, but money cannot buy the feeling of winning a championship in New York. The parade down the Canyon of Heroes is something Brunson and Hart will remember for the rest of their lives. Legacy matters in the NBA. The players who prioritize winning are the ones remembered forever. Brunson cemented his status as an icon by choosing the team over his bank account. His teammates will run through a brick wall for him. As training camp approaches, the Knicks are the team to beat. The Eastern Conference is loaded with talent, but New York is the reigning champion. They have the talent and the depth and the chemistry to repeat as champions. The banter on social media will eventually fade as the regular season begins. Players will report to camp and the focus will shift to basketball. But the attitude displayed by Josh Hart will remain a constant presence in the locker room. He will continue to troll his opponents and defend his teammates. He will provide the spark that ignites the team on off nights. He is the ultimate role player and the heartbeat of the New York Knicks. Fans should appreciate every moment of this incredible era of basketball. It takes years to build a team this special. Enjoy the social media posts and the locker room interviews, because this group is truly one of a kind. They redefined what it means to be a team in the modern NBA. They proved that unselfishness and chemistry can overcome massive payrolls and super teams. The rest of the league is still trying to figure out how to catch them. Till that happens, Josh Hart will keep talking. He earned the right to boast, and he will not stop anytime soon. Whether you love him or hate him, you have to respect the way he plays the game. The Knicks are champions and they have the perfect roster to defend their crown. The basketball world is waiting to see what they do next. It is going to be another unforgettable season in New York. The city of New York waited a very long time for a team like this. Decades of disappointment and frustration clouded the franchise. Fans endured countless rebuilding phases and failed free agency pursuits. Every summer brought rumors of a new savior arriving in the city. Big-name free agents were constantly linked to the Knicks, but those dreams rarely materialized, and the team continued to struggle in the standings. Leon Rose changed that entire narrative when he took over the front office. He ignored the noise and focused on building a sustainable culture. He drafted well and made smart trades and hired the right head coach. Bringing Tom Thibodeau to New York was a massive turning point. Thibodeau demanded accountability and maximum effort on every single possession. He instilled a defensive mindset that resonated perfectly with the fan base. The players bought into his system completely. They understood that playing hard was the only way to earn minutes on the court. That work ethic became the foundation of their championship run. The addition of Jalen Brunson was the missing piece to the puzzle. The front office identified him as a future star when many doubted his potential. They trusted his leadership and gave him the keys to the offense. Brunson exceeded all expectations and transformed into a legitimate superstar. He handled the intense pressure of the New York media with grace and humility. He let his game do the talking and led by example every night. His decision to take a pay cut this summer solidified his legendary status. It was a clear message to the rest of the league that winning is the only priority. He sacrificed personal wealth to ensure his teammates could stay together. Players like Josh Hart feed off that kind of leadership. Hart is the ultimate team player who does all the dirty work. He dives for loose balls and guards the best opposing players without ever complaining. The chemistry between Brunson and Hart is undeniable. They played together in college and share a deep bond on and off the court. That connection permeates through the entire locker room and creates a family atmosphere. When Draymond Green criticized Brunson, he attacked that family. Hart was never going to stay silent while someone questioned his teammate. His quick response on social media showed the world how tightly knit this group truly is. They protect each other from outside noise and focus entirely on their goals. That singular focus is what allowed them to navigate a grueling playoff schedule. They blocked out distractions and executed their game plan perfectly. The upcoming season will present new challenges and obstacles. Rival teams will circle the games against New York on their calendars. Everyone wants to beat the defending champions and prove they belong at the top. But this Knicks team is built for adversity. They thrive in hostile environments and never shy away from physical play. They have the talent and the toughness to overcome any obstacle in their path. The banter with Donovan Mitchell is just a reminder of the competitive spirit that drives these players. They love the game and they love competing against the best. The fans are in for another spectacular year of basketball.